Hello everyone, I am here today with my new release of my first ever handmade fabric washi. The collection, I have called it Memory Lane. It is the first of hopefully many to come. This one, as I had mentioned in another video, was from clothing from the 70s and 80s, which were mine from when I was a little girl that my grandmother had saved. And so this is a very, very special collection for me, and it was definitely made with love. Lots of hours, lots of days went into making this kit. I wanted to do fabric washi for a while, did not realize that it was going to be so time consuming. A lot of details, a lot of work goes into making fabric washi. So I'm going to show you the kit, what you get in this kit, and I'm also going to show you tips on how to use it. It's very versatile. And so the prints, you will get 2 of each print. There is 8 prints, so you get 16 strips. And I'm just going to lay these out so you can see the different ones. There's florals, there is plaid, there's some stripes with florals, more florals, plaid, there's gingham, and there's plaid, and there's some florals. So these are the ones that come in this collection. And they are 6 inches long, and they are almost 2 inches wide. It's like 1.88 inches is what it is wide. So you're looking at almost 2 inches, but it is not quite 2 inches. If you can see, let me see here. I doubt you can see, but there's a little sliver there. That's, you know, how shy it is of the 2 inches wide. And you, like I said, you'll receive 2 of these. So you get a total of, what did I say? 8 feet of washi. You're going to get 8 feet of fabric washi. And this is just a little card that I made up for me to keep. And as I was making it, I would just take a little extra piece and just kind of throw it on there every which way. And I want to start making these little cards for me to keep for each one of the collections that I make. So I'm going to show you some ways to use this. I'm so excited. I've already used it in quite a few different ways. So one being my Bible. Journaling Bibles are so much fun, and I've started actually trying to do some different decorating. I'm getting ready to do some watercoloring. I've done some painting and things, but I wanted to see how versatile this would be and if it could be used. And it definitely can be used in a journaling Bible. As you can see, I've cut the strips thinner and smaller, and I've just adhered it here, and I've got some here and here, and it does not weigh your page down at all. Of course, I have a piece of vellum here. This is from Illustrated Faith. And then I've also got this butterfly that's got 3-dimensional like wings. And you know, there's no weight to it, as you can see. It just, there's more weight to the vellum. And I'll show you a couple different pages that I did. And here's one here where I just added some at the bottom and at the top. And again, it does not weigh the page down at all. Now this one here, I will show you. I wanted to show you this. I went all the way into the crease here. It does not stop it from going over and laying flat, but I would be careful going all the way in. I actually didn't go in. There's maybe 1/8 of an inch there that I didn't, but I think I would come out a little bit further, depending on your Bible, but mine lays fine. But as I was doing that, I thought if I would have went in any further, it might not have, you know, laid as flat. So that's just something to think about, because, you know, this is fabric, and so there's a little bit of dimension there. And here is one that I just added some fabric washi to the bottom of this one. This one was already finished, but this is actually the first one I did because I wanted to see the bigger pieces, how much it would weigh the page down, and it really does not at all. And this one here is a blank one that I haven't started yet, but I decorated it. And so I've got a sticker, and this is from Illustrated Faith also, and it's just a die cut. And here's another one of the die cuts, and then a larger piece of the fabric washi. And it does not weigh that page down. So you can use it in your Bible, and you know how thin your Bible pages are, and it works fine. No problem. So there is using it in your journaling Bible. And I want to show you how to use it in your journal. Now this journal, I did not make this journal. I purchased this one from Yvonne Preston, which I will link her channel below. She makes gorgeous journals. I actually had another one made. I did a custom order. She did me a custom order for a Paris one, which I've talked about before. And it is just, it's so pretty. I've not touched it yet. but this one is my journal that I used for our honeymoon. And it has, you know, a lot of different things in it. But I've still got a long way to go to get this thing filled up. And I just don't have time to journal. I just don't. I have a little key dangling here that when we were at Niagara Falls for our honeymoon, we put this little lock on the bridge. And it has our name and, of course, our honeymoon. And it's on the bridge there at Niagara Falls. And it was called the Lock Bridge. There's a picture right there. And so I put that key on there. But we're going to find a page here. And I had one picked out and I've lost it. I've lost it. Let's just use the center. Okay. So I want to show you the different ways. And I'm just going to use some scrap. I had a ton of scrap left because, you know, you're cutting it down to size. And I really want something longer. They're all the same width as what you're going to receive. And, you know, you're probably saying, why are they so big? Well, that's what I'm going to show you. I did not want to cut these, you know, into thin strips like this. Because, which is crooked, because I want you to be able to do that. I want you to be able to cut it whatever size you want. You can cut it, this is the width, say you want a square. You can even take pinking shears and, you know, cut you a little square out. There you go. And now you can do any design you want, and that's why I kept these a larger size. Now I'm going to show you how to take the adhesive off, because I fumbled around with this adhesive. I kept trying to get it from the side, and, you know, it might work now, I don't know, but my nails just got in the way, which they keep breaking anyway. So but I just take my scissors and open them up, and I just score it. And you don't have to use much pressure, and then it just opens right up. Can you see that? So you would just score it and then peel it off, which, of course, I did the wrong one. I'm so excited that I'm fumbling all over the place. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this one off, and I'll show you how it lays. Now I'm going to tell you, this is a permanent adhesive. You have very little wiggle room. I did put it on my Bible the other day, and I put it on there, which I can't even see what I'm doing. I'm trying to work around a tripod, y'all, and I can't see that. I know that's crooked as all get out, because I can't reach it and I can't see it, so that's crooked. But I put it in my Bible the other day, and I did have a little bit of time to actually pick it back up very easily, because your Bible pages are very thin, and I was able to remove it and then put it right back down. But that's not what this is made for. So, you know, as you can see, it's already stuck. It is sticking there. So just know that this is a permanent thing. This is not like washi, where it just comes on and off and it's repositionable, because this isn't. So, you know, you could do your little square. Of course, you know, yours would be straight. You know, mine's nowhere near straight. But another thing you can use is just a utility knife. And, well, I'll get it in there, and just barely, you know, score across that adhesive. And that might be easier than the scissors. Now I have a small pair of scissors that I use, and they work really well instead of the bigger ones, just to score that. So you would just lay it on your page, just like regular washi. So you can make any size you want. Here's a larger one, which is crooked. You know, of course, I'll cover that up. You know, I'll put something right here. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why, but my camera cut off right in the middle of the video. But anyway, there's the different ways that you can use the washi. Like I said, you can cut it into strips, you can cut it into squares. I mean, you could even cut it, you know, into circles if you wanted, whatever size you want. You know, that's why I left this larger. So this washi will be available in my Etsy shop on April the 3rd, which is Wednesday. The same day I'm doing my giveaway here on YouTube. And the giveaway, as I had announced before, first and second place will also receive some of this washi, but a lot of it will be the 4-inch. Well, not a lot of it, but a few pieces will be the 4-inch. And then they will also receive some 6-inch. And you are going to receive one of each print, I think is what I have. One of each design, I'm sorry. So, but I had run out of some of the 6-inch, so I just incorporated some of the 4-inch ones that I had left over, which I might do some smaller kits if these sell well. Then I might make some of the kits that are just the 4-inch, because that's, well guys, I don't know, but my camera kicked off again, so I'm going to try to wrap this up before it kicks off again. And all the information for this washi will be listed in my Etsy shop, which I've already went over with you guys, but in case you missed it, so if you're interested, like I said, it'll be in there on Wednesday, April the 3rd. And if you haven't yet commented on my giveaway, you still have time. I will be doing the giveaway on April the 3rd also. So I hope you guys like this. I hope you're excited about the washi, and I hope you purchase some. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. You guys have a blessed day. Bye.